Taurus, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a timeless reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just keep in mind that it's still a general reading. So see which signs, symbols, messages, ideas resonate for you in your particular situation and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering, concerned, confused about. It could broaden your perspective, show you something with fresh eyes. It could also narrow your focus, show you something you could be missing, but in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin, Taurus. We're going to start with the Crystal Angels Oracle cards. Let's get some clarity for you guys. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. Clarity for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus need to know energy going on right now. Wisdom to be helpful and insightful, please and thank you. Oh, wow, you have fluorite. Yeah, Taurus. This is you. I mean, when I think of Taurus, I just think of you guys as like uber sensual. You guys just have a way that you move and a way that you talk. I mean, Taurus is like the throat. A lot of you have beautiful voices, whether that's singing or speaking or just a way of presenting your words. And it's your movement. I feel like when you see a Taurus, it's like every single moment is like lost in time. I just see you guys as so sensual. You're also very strong, very direct sometimes. You have like big purpose, but oh, you're so beautiful. Tauruses are just amazeballs. And it does say somebody is recognizing, starting with yourself, your natural beauty and your authenticity. And I mean, that's Taurus. You usually mean what you say what you mean, make moves. It's just Taurus's timing is sometimes confusing to others because you're so able to be in that moment on the exact step that you're taking that sometimes your timing is off from others. You have great balance here with this card. It's the sun and the moon together, and you're crossed here. So you probably are tapping into a really, really nice balance between masculine and feminine energy. I'm almost even getting that in different arenas. I kind of see an arena of your life. So you could tap into more that masculine energy at work, maybe more of the nurturing, receiving feminine energy with certain friendships or relationships. But I feel like you kind of like are really flexible at going back and forth. Or that's how you're starting to feel. If you were feeling like you were only in like half of that territory, half of that arena before, I feel like that's what's changing. I kind of see you like, I don't know, sometimes I get weird visions. I kind of see like a big playing field. It's like you only were on half of it before. And now something happens, a wall came down, clarity came, maybe you grew some spiritual wings and you're actually able to like run across the whole field with ease. Maybe some of you actually play sports. I see an arena Maybe some of you are musicians, or you do something on a stage, or you're going to a concert, or you're going to a show. That could be kind of a side message coming through. What is this actually saying? Get my readers on for you guys. I dropped it. You are being yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Somebody's recognizing your energy first and foremost, like your beautiful vibrational energy. So maybe even before you know somebody, they're just kind of like, I feel like somebody's kind of like gravitating towards you, like a really slow magnet. So maybe somebody's very curious about you. That could also be a gravitational pull you have to a certain arena, a certain maybe new path, maybe new partnerships, or somebody in particular, maybe even a certain career. I feel like you've felt it coming for a while, but it's almost like the closer you get, the faster it's drawing you in. Like when I think of a big, strong magnet, it's like when it's far away, you can kind of feel it. But as soon as it gets to like where it's really going to attract, it's like that. So be yourself. I think you guys are usually pretty good at that. Maybe you're feeling better in your own skin, or better in a new environment, or more like yourself in one relationship than maybe you did in another. I feel like you can let down your guard with maybe a specific person. I don't know why I keep hearing arena with you guys. I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, I see like a softening somewhere. So maybe you're opening up slowly. Maybe it's kind of like that magnet. Maybe it's just giving a little bit in the beginning, but the more you open up, the more you reveal, it's actually giving you a soft, warm feeling. I feel like you feel better about something. Let's see, fluorite. What's at the bottom? Rubellite. Oh yeah. All right, so it looks like, Taurus, you're getting a little fire in your soul. You're starting to feel like your purpose, your destiny is going towards a certain path. Maybe that's that pull that you've been feeling. It's like maybe something started as just like a little idea, a little fire in your soul. But I feel like something is growing big time with you. That could mean, yeah, even your aura here is actual fire. Sometimes when we have changes that come about, it can be a little uncomfortable at first, especially if you're sort of set in your ways or used to an environment. You know, it feels normal, it feels regular. When something is all of a sudden different, sometimes that's hard to adapt. But I feel like you're going to adapt faster than you thought to something. This is passion and purpose. It says your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work in a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So, I mean, it says project, but that could be a partnership. This could be something new in the career you're already in, or like a totally different side career, or actually going back to school and doing something totally different. But it's making you feel good. You actually feel really proud that you are putting the right energy, effort, and time into something. And I'm getting that you feel it coming back to you too. I'm getting a real nice reciprocal energy, but maybe it takes a little bit of getting used to something first before it really starts to like attract right to you. I feel like you're also attracting like the right help with something. So, I mean, ask yourself, what is something that's, it just makes your heart sing. It makes you feel like it's your little special thing, whether that's an interest or, you know, something that you want to speak about, a talent that you have, a dream you always had. It's starting to make some plans and take some steps towards that. I actually see a ladder. So maybe you're climbing above a situation, you're starting to see something from a broader perspective. I do feel like you guys are normally pretty grounded, but maybe you have to actually, like stay grounded, but still like rise above a situation somehow. I feel like you're getting a different perspective. Let's see. Let's continue, Taurus. This is the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Let's get the clarity for you guys. Fluorite, rubellite, passion, purpose, beauty, authenticity. This is also you speaking your truth, Taurus. You know, really speaking up for something that you believe in, but feeling really natural, attractive. Oh. I do feel like there's maybe, I know this has a lot of like purpose and stuff, but I do feel like if you are not in a relationship right now, that maybe when you least expect it, something is going to just like be right in your world. And if you're already in a certain relationship you feel has that magnetism, I feel like somehow it's going to start elevating really fast together. I kind of see now 2 ladders. Oh, wow. I get weird visions sometimes. I actually see 2 ladders, but they're like wooden and they're on the ground. And now I see like, I don't know, a hot air balloon or a helicopter, like a spiritual, I don't know, spaceship or something like that. Like actually lets down one of those ladders that kind of moves, and you and someone else like grab the same ladder and it moves you to like a different map or a different territory. I am not sure what I just saw, but that was kind of a cool vision to see. Let's see if it comes through in the reading. Yeah, and I even see that ladder is like kind of being flexible in the wind, but like taking you to somewhere you don't expect. Huh. Let's see. Clarity for Taurus, please. Service. I feel good when I can help others. So maybe some of you work in the service industry, or you have some really good advice for someone. This could be you helping out your community. I mean, this is really nice. You could even be doing something online, offering your service. This could also be a talent or a trade that you have, education that you have, and you're really starting up your own business, or your business is starting to flourish. You have something really special to provide, whether that's just to one person or many, many people. Maybe some of you are doing some volunteer work as well, or you have even like a service animal. Doing something in like a local church, community center, like in your neighborhood. I actually see cleaning, and I don't know why. Maybe some of you have like a cleaning business or a cleaning service or something like that. I kind of see a car wash. Oh my gosh, I just heard car wash. The car wash. That's like disco-y. Oh, you guys got the disco music coming through. And now I see like landscaping. Maybe you have to clean something up. Maybe it's cleaning like your outside yard area, and or cleaning something in your house and clearing your space first kind of gets your energy moving. Maybe you're clearing your space because something new is coming through. I feel good when I can help others. But you do have to understand where that help is received and wanted. Not everybody wants to be helped. Not everybody's ready to be helped, or, you know, there with open arms. So see where you can put that beautiful, helpful energy that you have, that strength that you have. You guys, you're so strong. You can change the world. but like you can really change somebody's life for the better, whether that's just by example or actually having a helping hand, like helping somebody do something. I'm getting even move something. Maybe somebody's moving and you have a truck. But see where your energy is reciprocal. You know, if you're putting energy out there and it's not like, it's not coming back to you or it's not growing, then there's definitely another arena where your amazing energy you put into something can grow. So let's see. Actually, what's at the bottom? And acceptance. There we go. Sometimes this is just allowance, accepting things for the reality that they are, accepting where, you know, your energy is reciprocal, and accepting where you need to bring that attention back to you. It's not being in la la land. It's accepting something for reality and that giving you the strength to adapt and change. It said, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Sometimes it just is what it is. It doesn't mean it won't change, but trying to control something and not allowing it proper space and freedom and free will to grow on its own sometimes restricts something that could manifest or could heal or could grow. It's almost like, you know, I see you, like, not you, maybe someone else, but like, let's say there's something trying to come out of the garden and you're trying to either pull it up or push it back in. You know, either way, you kind of just have to allow acceptance and learning, which is good, because that's what we're here to do. It's to learn. So acceptance. I actually hear accepting an apology. Maybe somebody's apologizing. Accepting maybe somebody's opinion being different from you, or seeing something in a different way, or feeling a certain way. You can never make anybody feel something they don't feel, or see something they're not ready to see, or grow before they're ready, or heal before it's time. So let's go to, I have these. Let's pull you a couple of charms. Pull a couple of charms for Taurus. I pulled two. Where are they? The Tree of Life. Roots. I see the branches as maybe family, chosen family, friends, different destinies, different routes that you can go on to learn probably the same big spiritual message you're meant to learn on. It's just going down one branch is going to give you different options and different expressions of that soul's journey than another branch. But ultimately, you know, maybe you learn different lessons on each branch, but eventually you're going to jump a branch and go back to a lesson that you're supposed to learn. You could also be branching something out. I see it as flexibility, but yet stable. And then you have like a new moon and a heart in the middle. That's pretty. So maybe something around the new moon, or maybe it's starting to reveal something that feels emotional. I mean, I feel like there's like a heartbeat. So, you know, when you're like nervous, Taurus, that's kind of what I'm getting with that. You know, when you're like, not bad nervous, but like butterfly, good nervous. And it's almost like you can almost like hear your own heart. So maybe something's making you like pitter patter, or that's how you're making somebody else feel. Like whoo, like little butterfly energy. We have a starfish, which is really cool because that makes me think of total regeneration. Something you thought was lost could totally come back and regenerate, be completely new. Let's get you one more. What is this? you got a mermaid. Oh, look at you. That's cool. It's the first time I ever saw that. But it's weird. There's not a front. It's like a back and a back. So maybe you're mirroring somebody perfect. Mermaid. I mean, the first thing I think of is the movie Splash. And I actually think of The Little Mermaid too, so maybe I'll put part of your world below for you guys. What would I give to live where you are? You guys got a Disney song? Hey! All right, let's move along. Taurus, this is the confessions of a soulmate. So soulmates come in our world to sometimes give us some rough, tough lessons to get us to grow, and sometimes it's a beautiful lesson, and you are in that lesson every moment you can. But a soulmate can be a friend, a family member, a lover, sometimes a stranger. But whomever it is, they spark big changes in your world. So let's see messages for Taurus. Follow your bliss. That seems to be the message coming through for you guys. Follow your passion. It's going to make you feel like you are on a purposeful route that feels like your you book. Like maybe a brand new chapter, but I feel like you're becoming more of yourself with something. So start by thinking about what makes you blissful, joyful, loving. What's fun for you? What do you like to do where you just have fun? Sometimes it's just signing up for a class. Sign up for that dance class. You know, sign up for that thing in school that you always wanted to know more about. Sometimes it's just doing some research online and following that like rabbit hole and then see where it takes you. When you start with that one little thing, you know, that you're into, it is possible it's going to take you to a brand new territory you didn't expect. But it's following the trail. You know, you follow those little light bulbs. Like, that's cool. Oh, I never thought of that. That's cool. Well, that's different. I want to know more about that. And the more you follow that, the more you have some self-discovery. And the bigger picture you get, the more something becomes clear. It could also be that like somebody's just like tingling and happy when they're just around your beautiful energy. I actually get that somebody actually feels stronger around you, which is kind of, ooh, you guys got a biggie. Taurus, you got the twin flame signs. Ooh, that gave me the goosies. I mean, this is kind of like a modern term, but this kind of connection has actually been around a really, really long time. So whatever you call it, twin flame, soulmate, past life, destiny meeting, you're probably the only one that can feel it. I don't think anybody else is going to understand a connection that you have. It's probably just something that you and you alone and you and someone else feel, and you probably can't even describe what is going on. If this is not somebody that you know about, this is probably on its way to you. And when this comes in your world, you're not going to know what hit you. So maybe that's like the two separate like ladders that I saw. Maybe they're really, really separate. Maybe you don't even know who this is. You're both elevating because that's something that brings you big elevation, but it also changes the world, Taurus. Not just your world, the world. Well, look at that. I didn't even know that this kind of card was in this deck. It does say follow your bliss. So it starts there. That's where the journey begins for you guys. I feel like you guys already have started this. I feel good when I know you're happy. Do something you enjoy today. Its feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer to our journey and will put you at ease. So if you're feeling antsy, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like there's too much going on, start with you. Come back to you, Taurus. Take care of yourself. Start with doing things that you are proud of. Doing things that you feel good about talking about to others. Not just one person. Anybody you can. And it looks like somebody, like, more than anything, wants to see you smile. I'm kind of getting that your smile is actually pretty infectious. Like, people can't help but smile when they see you. And it's natural. It's not a forced smile. Wow. All right, let's read this. Taurus, look at you. Says, there's also this girl's gorgeous tattoos. Maybe you have some tattoos, or you notice somebody by their tattoos. Maybe tattoos somehow are important, or you do drawings that are kind of like, I don't know, I almost see like roses and paisley. She also has really cool, like, I don't know, they're like 1920s gloves. Maybe somebody's gloves. Lace. Is lace important somehow? As your twin flame, I mirror. I did see this as a mirror. This mermaid. I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we're similar and share the same vision. There is a connection between us that cannot be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for signs of my love. It's me sending love to you. Ooh. All right, Taurus, look at you guys. You guys are taking me down unexpected messages and roads here. So it looks like you and someone else are working on yourselves, which is really, really good. It's like you guys want to be in a happy place. Each soul wants to be in a place of power and softness and beauty and joy and wholeness. It's not making somebody better. It's just each on your own, like independent. I'm getting like interdependent relationship, not codependent. Like really, really solid partnership. That is, I don't know. You guys, I didn't expect this. Not only is it solid separately, but together I am getting that magnet thing where it's like, whoosh, it is that ball of energy. It is that combination of sun and moon and yin and yang. It doesn't matter what the genders are. So let's see. Let's move along. Let's go to the tarot and see what's going on with Taurus. Holy moly. All right, this is the Marichetti Tarot. I like that it's pretty and vibrant and colorful. So let's get clarity for Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus, please. What does Taurus need to know? What energy is going on right now? Let's start with one card. Get like a foundational picture for Taurus, please. And you have the Four of Swords. So you do need to have this allowance, this acceptance. Sometimes if you were not sleeping properly in the past, this energy is coming through, so you sleep better. So you put something to rest, so you find some peace in a situation, peace within yourself. It's gaining mental clarity. I like this beautiful stained glass window here. Sometimes it's getting messages in your dreams, so pay attention to your dreams. There may be messages there. Maybe somebody's talking to you or meeting you in dreamland. You do have this one sword that you are holding close to your chest. You do still have on armor here. So, I mean, you have a nice comfy pillow behind you, Taurus. But I don't know how comfortable it would be to sleep with that big piece of metal across your heart. Maybe it's a form of protection. Maybe it's needed. Maybe it's actually not. Maybe you're learning that maybe tomorrow night when you sleep, you can put on your nightie or like, you know, your tank top or something and sleep a different way. Or maybe this is what's changing with somebody else. I just see a nightie. That's what my mom calls it. You do have a comfy pillow, so it is resting your head, resting your mind, resting your thoughts. Sometimes this is really seeing eye to eye with someone else too, but you have a 4. So this is bringing you stability. It might start with you doing some healing, maybe doing some yoga, changing your diet, doing some exercising, changing something in your world so that you have balance restored, so you can sleep well at night. Sometimes this is just getting up a little bit early, having a you space in the morning so you don't feel like you're running on empty, so you can take your time getting ready. Clarity on the 4 of Swords for Taurus. As we get the 4 of Swords for you guys, this sleeping and resting easy. I think Rose just like did a little snore. She's probably dreaming right now. That's cute. Clarity for Taurus, please. And you have the World. Didn't I say something about your world's changing? You can change the world. You have this, oh, it's really pretty. You have 2 batons in your right and left hand, in your masculine and your feminine side. Your crown is almost like a church or an organ. It's like a whole kingdom up there. It does look like this little, it almost looks like a spaceship, but a golden spiritual spaceship. You have the world in your hands here. What's that song, The Top of the World? I kind of heard that. Let me see. You actually have, I'm going to put these down. You have, what's up here? The eagle, the lion, the angel, and the bull. Where's you? She has these gorgeous earrings. Even her earrings look like, you know, those big lanterns that you see usually in a church. I'm actually thinking like something Moroccan. You see them? From here on the camera, it actually looks like a champagne flute too. And there's Saturn here, which means you've learned a really, really big lesson, or you're about to. Saturn's hard. Saturn's not easy. Saturn is a big, heavy planet. And those lessons that you learn usually take a very, very long time. You know, it's not the going to class one day and passing that exam. This is the semester. This is the entire college experience. It's long. But when you get to that point where you learn that lesson, you elevate so fast, you completely change, you do come out like a different person than when you first went to that day 1. You have so much more knowledge. You have so much more understanding and inner standing on something, and usually it's on you. You've made changes so big, you're never going to do it another way again, that way that you did it. Something that you were repeating. It's not going to happen anymore. You're cutting something off. You're going a new direction. You have a really big ending coming through. And good job. like you did it, Taurus, or you're about to. When the world comes, it means you are closing a big chapter of your book, whatever that is. It could be a relationship. It could be a way of doing something. It could be a career. It could be whatever that you are just proud of, whether it's because it brought you growth or proud of because it brought you something beautiful. But it's time to put something on that shelf, open up a new book, and a new journey begins. Whether it's a whole book or just a really cool new chapter. And it's going to feel like a new beginning coming soon. But first you do have to recognize that something needs to end. Something is changing. Something is done. It's having acceptance with this. And then loving that there is this big change. You are birthing something, Taurus. You not only have this like universe halo moon thing above you. Look at this. This is like the Vesica Pisces. And it's you birthing something. It's your energy. It's your magnetism. It's your special something. Your idea that is starting something anew. Making some changes that feel huge. You do have this like also purple energy on your cleavage or your heart area. I mean, she does have some like cleavage going on. Bosom. What is that? Is that bosom buddies? I don't know what that's from. I almost want to say like Anne of Green Gables. Is that something that she says? Like bosom buddies? Not sure. Let's get clarity on the world. Major Arcana 21 and the Four of Swords for Taurus, please. Let's see where you're heading towards. Oh, you're heading towards something fast. This is the Knight of Swords. This is having direct focus, clarity. You're on a purple horse. You don't have your mask over your face. You are exposed. You are seeing something clearly. You're like a big bird. So this could be somebody in your world you're thinking about, maybe an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or it's just energy for you to know that you might have to, once this ending happens, make some big changes, but do have balance when these changes come through. Don't go full ahead, full speed ahead into one, one arena, one goal, one direction, one thing, and not adjust yourself to give yourself space. Use space, sleep, balance. You have to adjust this energy. This one's like nice and chill and relaxed, and this one's really fast. So it could be that you have to turn on a dime, but this is actually wanting to like dive into an experience because it's a knight. It's not a page, it's not just a little message, and it's not yet the king. So you do have to have flexibility to grow, to learn more about something, to get more clarity. Make sure you are expansive in your mind and in your thoughts, in your communication. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know, but you will discover it. So sometimes it's asking the right questions, asking the questions the right way. Because upside down, this guy or girl is going so fast in such a specific direction that you sometimes like totally miss the journey. You're just focused on that goal and not the awesome time you had getting there. Or it's only one goal and not seeing that you possibly could reach 257 goals at the same time if you redirect your attention. You have to take off those blinders, the zoom on only one thing, and look at something wider, because something could come through that's actually not what you expect at all. I always feel like this is the expect the unexpected card. Expect the experience coming into your world, and you're in it. Here you go. Ready, set, go. It could also be somebody else that wants to move very, very, very fast. And if that is happening, you need to be the one to be clear and communicate on your pace. What's a better pace for you so you can get on the same page as someone? If this is you really dragging your feet, this could be the awesome individual coming into your world to kind of like put these wings on your shoes and get you moving a little bit faster, because you can do it. You know, you have to have the discernment to feel it out, feel what's right. But it's all about balance. It's at the bottom. The 5 of Coins. Aw. So you or someone else. Oh, this is kind of cool. Where are these two? These two look like each other to me. The 5 of, it's a Pentacles. So it does have to do with your everyday things. Sometimes it's monetary, it's money, it's your business, your investments, your customers, your projects. But it can be love, because that's also something you invest your energy into. But it's you or someone else that feels like they're left out in the cold, left high and dry. Is that a song? It is a song. Left high and dry. You know, something is just gone. It's not building. It's not there anymore. You don't see the growth. Sometimes growth happens where you don't see it. I do feel like this is really when you need to ask God, universe, for help. Sometimes actually ask somebody else for help. That being of service. It's opening your arms and addressing that sometimes you can't do it all. You probably can. You guys are really strong, but sometimes there is someone out there that has a different perspective, that has a different way of doing something, even if it's not quite how you do it. You know, it's good for them. And if you can adapt and open up to maybe merging those energies together, it is possible what you build or what you figure out, or, you know, the brainstorming that comes can bring bigger solutions and ideas than you would have had on your own. If this is you being in the position where you're in this beautiful, warm, it's like a kitchen. You have the kettle here. You have this warm bread, fresh fruits, and somebody is here out in the cold. You know, they're like tap, 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 tap. Or maybe they're not even, you know, maybe they're too prideful or too, not prideful, but too humble even to ask for help. It's you speaking up and saying, hey, I got some warm bread in here. Would you like it? And they're like, no, I don't want to come in. Then maybe it's just you pack them something and you say, okay, you don't have to come in, but why don't you take this with you? You give the help that you can for what is receptive on the other end. You know, it is possible you offer help and someone's just not going to take it. But it looks like with you and your energy, there is a place that is waiting for you to help. You know, whether that's the community or just one person, or it starts in you. Because first you have to recognize that you can knock on this door and say, hey, it's really, really cold out here. I was wondering if I could use your bathroom. Oh, please. Maybe just sit by the fire for like 5 minutes. And it's possible when you take action, when you use your energy to make a change, to not have to sit out in the cold if you don't have to. If this door is locked, maybe try someplace else. Because this change does mean there's another place that is going to be warm and inviting and just waiting for you. So let's see. Let's keep these. I'm going to keep that down. But let's go to another tarot. This is the, what is this? The Frau Grand Duchess Tarot. Let's get clarity for Taurus on the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords, the World, and the Five of Coins. I mean, it is possible that that Five of Coins energy is what sparked great change. I want to say it's also, if there was a dip, if it's actually just like a money thing, or, you know, in your job and something is changing, it's trying to redirect your attention So you see how something doesn't, you know, how you don't have to always be under the wheel somehow. How you can work smarter, maybe not harder. Put some attention into something once where it can have like residual, is that right? Energy. You know, like put your time and attention into something once that you make, that it can then keep growing. Even if you have to take some time out or take a dip somewhere to put effort into something, it will skyrocket later because of that attention you put into something. I hope whatever I just read kind of made sense. Let me show you these one more time. Hold on. You have the 5 of coins and service. 4 swords and the Knight of Swords. This gorgeous world. Soulmate, twin flame, natural beauty, bliss, acceptance, passion and purpose. You guys got a lot of cards here. Almost all of these cards, by the way, almost all of them. I mean, you have this one, which is like kind of yellow, like my dress, but almost all of these are purple and blue. Yeah, like they're all the same colors. So let's continue. Continue. Clarity for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, and thank you. And you have a double whammy. Apparently this is the message coming through. You definitely have something coming through really fast, or wants to. Whether you move with or against this energy is up to you. But now with 2 of them, I feel like you are definitely mirroring someone else. You're definitely going to want to make some changes really fast. It's possible you do have those same goals or directions, you know, direction in mind, that new territory. Look at this one though. This one's so cute. You're on like one of those, like it's like those weird little bicycle / motorcycles. Look at his hat. It's like you made this yourself. I do get like a little innovative, inventive kind of energy. Like if you couldn't figure it out before, or another way, or something didn't, you know, you couldn't buy exactly what you were thinking in your mind, you're just going to make it. You're just going to, I'll just make it myself. I can do it better anyway. That's kind of what I get. So you do have 2 Knight of Swords. So you could definitely be like connecting energetically to Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or you have that in your chart, or this is really big advice for you. Like double whammy, you really need to start making some moves. You really need to start like accepting something as it is and putting your beauty and your attention and your passion and your purpose and your bliss and your love into something already, because you're meant to be somewhere. You're meant to be doing something. And I did look at this at the bottom. Interesting. It's like the opposite. But this is, if we go with this as not being a fast energy, this is you making plans too. It's you feeling really sharp in your mind, having clear communication. You know, putting all those plans in order. If everything was kind of a jumbled mess before and you didn't have a direction, it's starting to, you know, maybe start with A, B, C, D. And maybe once you see those, you can jump to W. That's cool. But it's starting to feel like all of your brain files are like getting organized. So when you need whatever you need, whether you have to jump around or not, you're able to find it faster. That was kind of a metaphor, parable that came through. But this is the Knight of Coins. So you have somebody or this is you willing. This is usually you, but still a knight. It's still having to have some more experiences to get to that king or queen. But this is being in that moment. Hey, it's all about the experiences in the journey. And this knight knows how to reach that goal, gets to that goal, makes a new goal, gets to that one, makes a new goal. You're there every step of the way. You know when it's time to rest and sleep. You know that even when things are left out in the cold, that times are going to change. The sun is going to come out. You know that after big chapters, start new ones that you birth. New opportunities come through. You know how to make some moves and turn on a dime if you need to, but every day is different. And this is the knight that is not the fastest. Sometimes you don't even know that he or she is moving. It also says freedom of fear. Is this another, like a boat? You've got like this motorboat here. You're not just moseying along the river. You have the horsepower to get there. You have the horsepower, or the bull power, to get upstream. You have another world here. Two different decks. Even though this is the world, you literally have the world. Maybe some of you are travelers, or you're going to travel, or you're connecting to somebody, or many people at many different parts of the world. Knight of Coins. But do take your time. Tend your garden. Adjust accordingly. Be there every day, every step you can. Sometimes you can't be there every day. Sometimes you can only schedule something in for 2 hours every other week, and that's okay. Whatever you can do to make steps towards this bliss, maybe being of service, following your joy, do it. You know, it's possible that you are just doing little things here and there that bring you this passion and this thriving, living energy. And you have to do your daily duties, you know, your daily chores, go to work, you know, be responsible and all that's going on. But you're still going to have something extra big that's going to, I still see it getting bigger and bigger. Maybe that's what you're drawn to more and more. So let's clarify with the angel answers. Oracle cards for Taurus. I hope that something that came through in this reading felt helpful and insightful. Now maybe it'll make sense later. Things start to kind of fall together. I just heard falling hard. That makes me think of love. It could be that you fell hard before. You had to get up. Took a lot to get up. What's that song? I keep on falling. Oh, that's Alicia Keys just came through. With you. That's like her. Is that like her first song? Sometimes I love ya. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good. And sometimes, yeah, I can like hear the whole song now. And there the goosies come. I wish you guys could see like how my skin actually changes when I get that energy. Okay. Sum this reading up for Taurus, please. Trust. Trust. Acceptance. I feel like somebody trusts you. I feel like you really do trust someone else, even if you don't quite understand what's going on. Trust in the universe. Trust in the divine energy. And what I say with the Knight of Swords times 2.0, communicate clearly. Remember to do that, Taurus. People can't read your mind, even if you have this big soul connection. You can't be presumptuous that someone knows what you want unless you actually speak up and say it, or what you don't want. So remember to do this. Interesting. You have like two dolphins actually mirroring each other and coming together. And you have this mermaid lady. Maybe you connect to water or the ocean. Regeneration. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.